Hey there, YouTube. Happy Sunday. Let's see, I think we're... Okay, that's better. I have been missing... Oh, nope. Hold on. Microphone. So, I've been missing doing my yellows and oranges. So, I just wanted to have a little fun and do that again. So, I'm using Hank and Henry Fuego. And I'm going to go in with Soul for my lid. Are you ready to start another week? I haven't told my son yet. I don't think I mentioned this, but last week, I think it was Tuesday night, I went in his room to see him and say hello and all that. Or no, that was another night. He came home from work and my eyelash is sticking again. Are you in the right spot? I think. Anyway, he came home from work and he was very quiet and withdrawn, and I knew something was wrong. So I asked him, but he didn't say anything, and he went right to his room, went right to bed. He slept from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night, and so when he woke up, I went in there to see, what he wanted for dinner or something. Okay. And he said he didn't want to eat, and I noticed that he had been crying. His eyes were, all red, and his eyelashes were really wet. And so I asked him, what's going on? Why are you sad? And he wouldn't tell me. And so I kept trying to, trying to talk to him and stuff, and he wouldn't say anything. And so I could tell he wanted, to be alone. So I told him, okay, well, if you need anything or want to talk, come see me. I'll be in the living room. And okay, we're going to use Blazing in the crease area. So I went out in the living room. That was blah. This, I don't know why that always happens when I'm on camera. This was when I was doing the Christmas tree. And so I went out there and he never came out. So I went back in there like maybe 20 minutes later, still crying. Tried to talk to him again. Nothing. So I left and came back about 15 minutes later. Same thing. Went back. I better do this, huh? Went back a little bit later. And at this point, it had been a little bit over a solid hour of just crying his eyes out. And he still never told me. I think it was, missing his dad and his grandma and grandpa. And I think that he, doesn't want to tell me because, he sees me having my sad days, and, that he does have, he does have difficulty, expressing himself sometimes because of the autism. So, but I just let him know, whenever you want to talk, I'm here, and don't worry about, about me. I'll be fine, and so the next day, he was pretty good. He was good, and I did a bunch, I focused on, sorry, sometimes I just get happy to talk. Um, I was doing a bunch of, I'm going to use a blending brush, and I'm going to go back into a little bit of the yellow soul. And I did some joking with him and stuff, and he was laughing, and I'm just blending it in just to try to like diffuse it a little bit. So he was good. You know, we all have those days. But I just hate seeing him sad, and I just, you know, this poor kid he just doesn't, you know, fully understand what has happened. You know, he doesn't understand what I believe to be the afterlife part of it, you know, and I try to keep telling him, you know, that one day you will see them again, but I don't know if that confuses him more or, you know, but I just want him to be reassured that, yes, you will, I believe, see them again. And, you know, I just wish that he, you know, was able to fully understand it, because I can only imagine what it's like for him. I'm just trying to see what needs to be blended, and yeah, I think we need to do a little bit more here. I used to worry all the time about, like, I have night terrors due to something that happened to me, and so I know how bad, you know, that can make you feel, bad dreams. So I was always worried, you know, what happens when he has a bad dream? Does he know that, you know, it's not real? And so I finally got the courage to ask one of the people that work, you know, with autistic children, and he was a child at the time. And they said, no, they don't believe that they know, you know. Oh, God, I don't know, you know. They deserve not to go through any bad stuff, as far as I'm concerned, you know. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Fuego in the outer corner. And I do have my lash on. I'm sure you could tell. I just didn't want to sit here and fight with it on camera again. I just went into the wrong color there. I'm going to do a little bit of the up here to connect this part. So take a little color off. Try to blend it a little bit more. And I shut my eye because I can see, you know, more of the area that I need to blend it out in. Whereas if I keep it open, I can just barely see right there, so. All right, we're gonna use Urban Decay. Oh, wait, let me do the highlight, huh? And for that, I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill highlighter, Iced. Okay, where'd the brush go? Lordy, there we go. Okay, mascara. Gotta Demi Lovato song stuck in my head. I wish it would go away. I'm gonna have to think of another song. Never even heard the whole song. Well, it said we were gonna have snowstorms all weekend, and since Thursday, we had a bunch of rain last night, which was really nice. I love my rain. That was it. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, I still gotta do my bottom lash, huh? I was about to put it away. Sometimes I think about doing like permanent makeup, but I know I'd never do that. I have a friend that did it, and she looks great, but I always think, like, what happens if you want to change colors, you know? So I couldn't do that because I like to change my eyeliner color and stuff. I couldn't do that. I'd go crazy. I don't even think that I can get it. Well, I don't know. Kind of changed my mind a bit on getting a tattoo, just because I'd like maybe a couple in honor of my mom and my husband and my beautiful cat Lily and Princess. Those are the only kind of tattoos that I could get because, you know, they would be very meaningful. And I'm like the kind of person that if I can't get something off of me, I would go crazy. Like if I just went out and got a tattoo, you know, and I wouldn't be able to scrub it off when I got tired of it, I couldn't handle it. And it's not that I have anything against tattoos or anything, it's just me, you know. Something about not being able to get rid of something when you no longer want it. Okay, so I've been tired of looking at my blue under eye bags, so I'm gonna use Mega Last Liquid Catsuit by Wet n Wild. It's like an orangey tone lip, and I'm gonna put some under my eye. I think I did pretty good on this one. Not gonna like go wild with it. And I'm gonna put a little bit of NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer to mix it. And again, just a little. Okay, need a little more NYX. I should have got my little tiny sponges to do this, but I didn't think of it then. I like to go up to my lash line just to kind of clear that area, clean that area in case there's any mascara trying to creep down. I'm gonna put it, there you go. See if I can cover up this part a little bit more. Ear is driving me crazy. When I hear things, it's like very muffled and very far away. And when I hear stuff and I go to see what it is, it's not at all what I thought it was. It's weird. I'm hearing sounds that I would normally identify and not know what the heck it is. So I'm going to have to go get that checked. Okay, I guess that's as good as it's going to get on that side. Keep trying to get my sleep hours adjusted, but we're not having much luck. I'm going to do my under eye before I do the concealer. So I'm going to take Soul, just go a little bit under my eye. Just in this inner corner. And right about to there. Then I'm going to go in with Blazin' for the rest of it. And go in with some mascara touch-ups. Okay, now foundation. And we're using Revlon Full Coverage Matte in Ivory. When I first started using this, I would put that glotion on because I thought it, would be like really drying and dry looking. But I've been using it without that, and it seems to be pretty good. I'm really happy with that foundation. We're using a sponge today. Okay, now I'm going to get the foundation cap and put it on before it gets lost. Eyebrows, Maybelline Express Brow in Blonde. This one, the tip is at an angle. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but I swear it looks like I don't have any eyebrows there, but I do. They're just very light color. I'm going to use Revolution Contour Palette. And we'll be using this one. And I just pat it on. Seems to have kind of gotten a line there. Okay, we're using CoverGirl Peach Punch Blush. I'm not going to use highlight because you just want to stick with these like warm colors. Okay, the eyelash is a little wonky, but it's just going to have to stay that way. Okay, lips. I hate false eyelashes. Yeah. I think that might work. Okay, this is Mega Last High Shine Brilliance. What's that? Bellini Overflow. And that's from Wet n Wild. I cleaned up my makeup room really good, and now I can't find the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. And it bugs me, so I'm gonna have to come in and go through everything again. So we'll use Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray. And I believe we're done. So we used Hank and Henry Fuego palette. We used Soul on our lid, Blazin' in our crease, and Fuego in the outer corner. We used a Jaclyn Hill highlighter, iced, for brow bone highlight. I used Wet n Wild Coral Corruption, and where's that? NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer for under my eyes to take down the blue bags I'm carrying around. I used Milani Conceal Imperfect to prime my eyelids. And I used Coty Airspun face powder, loose face powder, to set my lids. I always put it away. I used Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage Foundation, matte in ivory. Urban Decay Perversion mascara in black. I guess I don't really call it black, but it's black. Maybelline Express Brow in blonde. Did I do the blush? Why can I never remember if I did the blush? Okay, CoverGirl Peach Punch Blush. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but lips. Oh boy, where did I put you? Well, it was, there it is. Wet n Wild. Let's see. Bellini Overflow. Okay, I think that's it. So let me get you out, hopefully. All right, here's the finished look. I saw the timer that said 44 minutes and 34 seconds. And I thought, oh my God, I didn't feel like I was on that long. But that was just how much time I have left. All right, I will see you again soon. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate it very much. And have a good start to your week. Bye.